Yo, what's up, Dominators? We have to talk. Am I the only one that thinks that the world is getting stupider and stupider with more rules that make less sense, all under the guise, or mostly under the guise of, yeah, making us safe right now? We talked about it, when in reality, it has probably nothing really to do with that. Long story short, it seems that they have disabled very important Instagram metrics, analytics. By they, I don't mean Instagram in this case. I actually mean the European Union, because they have made some new privacy rules that made it mandatory for Instagram to disable all messenger and share related DM related content analytics on the platform for European users. Now here's the thing, it also affects people from all around the world. So if you're from the US, you're not safe. Don't even think about that. So in this video, we're gonna take a look at what I personally believe is the biggest pile of crap that I've ever seen. We're gonna take a look at what exactly this whole thing means. It's so stupid, but let's get into it, my friends. So welcome to almost 2021, my friends. Now, growing on not only Instagram but every social media platform, as you might know if you take it seriously, is heavily reliant on data, on different forms of analytics. You have to track what works, measure what works, figuring out trends that actually happen for you or inside your niche, figuring out what I call best performing content to actually figure out this is working right now for my audience, this is not working. And based on that data, you start to create your content strategy around that, and you will see that you slowly start to grow. You know, it's just as easy as that. Actually, this is actually the whole secret behind that. But it seems like now it's probably going to get a little bit harder for you, because first of all, yesterday, the Instagram creators account, the official Instagram creators account, all of a sudden randomly popped a message. This message: attention. Just, starting soon, some creators may start to notice changes within their insights. When I read the first line, I was like, yeah, they're finally gonna do what YouTube always does, giving us with amazing more insights, data insights, because Mosseri has already talked about that a few months ago, that they're working on giving us better insights and more, and making it clearer for us to know what works and what doesn't. So first of all, I was like, hell yeah. But then they're like, we're updating our messaging services in response to new privacy rules in Europe. And as a result, creators in Europe and any creator interacting with users in Europe, which is probably almost everybody on the platform that actually does that in a professional manner, may no longer see some messaging related metrics like shares and story replies. We understand how important insights are to creators, and we're continuing to work on solutions to provide insights on your performance on Instagram. We will share updates as we have them. In the meantime, swipe up to learn more. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna learn more. And in this case, actually, Instagram is not to blame for this, okay? It's actually not to blame for this, but we're gonna get into that. So some messaging metrics unavailable. Let me just pop this up on the computer. Also, my light is blocking my computer screen. Nice job. Some messaging metrics unavailable. Due to new privacy rules in Europe, some messaging metrics may be unavailable. What may? Do they know it or not? Are they the bosses? Did they implement it or not? So I don't understand what this word may mean, but let's not get picky here. Beginning in early December, certain performance reporting metrics for ads delivered to and from Europe will be unavailable. Other messaging features that will be affected include, so first of all, they say ads, and then other messaging features that will be affected include organic messaging features, which is, in our case, we're not going to talk about ads because, yes, it's obviously very important for ads, but this is a whole nother level because of regulations and stuff. I kind of do understand it at some point. We're going to talk about why I actually don't in the end. But organic messaging features are also affected. Historical data will continue to be available for everybody, but certain metrics may no longer be logged and reported for businesses based in Europe, which makes me think what they mean businesses based in Europe. Then again, you have to have a business or creator account, which they kind of use both for the same time. If you have a creator account, you're still being counted as a business, I guess. Then they say, well, this is what may be impacted. Like, what do you mean maybe? Did you do it or not? Just come on, just don't keep playing games with us, Facebook in this case. Ad center results, which is really bad for the whole advertising industry, and also bad for my business, a lot of people's business that do messenger marketing and other stuff. Commerce insights, Facebook analytics, page insights, but now comes the interesting thing, Instagram insights, just the regular insights. We're going to take a look at it in a few minutes. Content interactions, post interactions, shares, and stories interactions, shares and replies. So what does that mean? Well, let's just say you go to my profile, which you all should do, and follow me for some behind the scenes stuff of what happens. Don't ask me what. But yeah, let's just take this post for example. You know, not talking about the hashtags right now, because if you take a look at the impressions hashtags, no, 0. But starting today, just as another unrelated side note, seems that the recent hashtags are there again. They're working again. We're gonna make a video in a few days when it's actually confirmed by more than 10 people. But I went in there, first thing I see, messaging related insights are unavailable due to new privacy rules in Europe. And then you can already see, this thing is grayed out, meaning I can't see this anymore. How many people actually shared this whole thing? Now, this whole thing stems from privacy issues. So the first time, when you read about this the first time, you're probably like, well, this is actually good. You know, like just on a subconscious level, you're like, okay, privacy rules, they're trying to make us, get us more privacy or something like this. So this is good, right? Right? Well, let's talk about that. Because first of all, how does the Instagram algorithm work? And this whole system work? Yes, it's heavily reliant on shares, especially as of lately. You know, somebody posts something, another person shares this post to you know, their friends inside the DMs, for example. And as you might know, the more shares somebody has on a post, the better it is for the algorithm. Then it's going to get more organic reach, even because of the whole viral factor and a lot of other things that we have talked about really extensively here on this channel. And obviously, if you take it seriously, and for example, if you're enrolled in my Black File, my paid program about Instagram growth, and just watch this channel in general, or if you're just a smart kid, you're probably going to analyze all of your posts, analyze, all right, this post had a lot more shares than other posts, for example. I'm going to try to, you know, figure out why that was and then replicate that so you can continue to organically grow and yeah, kind of figure out a content strategy based around this whole thing. Not anymore, it seems like, because as you saw, they took away this metric. But like, let's be really honest with each other, without any filter, without any, oh yeah, the world needs to be safer and everything is just a bad place, blah blah blah. Let's like be honest, really have a real, just a normal conversation, me and you. Yeah, it's a real conversation in case you didn't know. How would an anonymized number metric of you actually just seeing, well, there's been 2 people or 10 or 1,000 people have shared this through their DMs. How would this really invade anybody's individual privacy first of all? Because this is what they make you believe. This is all for the individual's privacy thing. Like, how would this, like, honestly, how would this invade somebody's privacy? I don't know, maybe I'm, but I don't see that being relevant at all. You know, just yeah, maybe I'm too dumb for that. But probably those people, those lawmakers in the European Union, are also too dumb to actually understand what's going on. They're probably just sitting there like, okay, what can we do? What else can we do to make the world a better place? Well, yeah. This probably on paper, look at this, then somebody has a huge paper that just overwhelms everybody and they have no idea about anything, and the other person just wants to appear smart and sound smart, and they're like, wow, makes sense. Of course we're gonna do that. It's for the better. You know, it sounds good on paper, but in real life, it makes actually no difference. It actually makes it worse, and it's actually bad for the people on the platform, because, you know, I know Instagram has to deal with some bad stuff lately. It's partly their own fault, but now there's another outside force coming along and trying to suffocate them again. So it's just kind of bad, in my opinion. But still, if you're like, okay, whatever, that's just a thing. The world has to move on, obviously. You know, like, what else should we do? We just have to deal with all those stones that are being thrown at our way. But you're probably like, okay, well, they still mean good for us. You know, they still have something good in mind for us. They're looking after our individual privacy. So at the end, you know, the general direction is kind of right. Maybe they're going to change it again. Who knows? But then, how come the same people, the European Union, how come they want to crack open data encryption on messaging services like WhatsApp? Makes no sense. You know what I understand? This is kind of the opposite, you know, like I don't want to do like a political commentary right here or anything, but just for me as an outsider, it's totally the opposite thing, and it makes no sense. So please Please clue me in what they actually mean. So if you're from the US, you might be like, well, I'm from the US, it doesn't affect me. But like I said earlier, if you have followers from Europe, for example, it does affect you. It's kind of like the same thing, like, for example, the hashtags being disabled just in the US. It doesn't just affect people inside the US. It affects people from around the globe. It affects the whole platform because the whole metrics are being skewed. And yeah, just making the platform less unified. And it seems like it's just two different platforms running around at the same time and different rules applying to different people. And it's just a mess. So in my opinion, yeah, this is a big piece of shit. Let me know in the comments what you think about this, but I think this is actually a big pile of shit. Bye. Forgot to say bye.